coronavirus crisis has taken hold in Canada, with people told to stay indoors and borders closed to all but essential travel. However, that does not mean that the immigration system has closed down. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, say it continues to process, while many of Canada's provincial programs have said the same. Here are the 5 top reasons for Canada immigration now. 1. Canada needs immigrants. Less than a week before the crisis took a grip, the federal government released an immigration level plan aiming to raise the annual targets up to 390,000 by 2022. The need for these immigrants, mainly in the economic class, does not change overnight. The COVID-19 situation, once it's under control and the economic recovery begins, Canada will need to bring in newcomers to boost the population and strengthen the labor market. 2. Apply now, arrive post-coronavirus. Candidates applying now for Canada immigration who are approved can expect long waiting periods between 6 and 12 months. Stripped back processing during the crisis could mean an extended waiting time, depending on the immigration category. The same consideration as before applies. The earlier you get your application in, once approved, the sooner you arrive in Canada. Candidates applying for permanent residency from outside in Canada now, even with the fastest processing, will not arrive until the coronavirus peak is over and the recovery is underway. Number 3, are you already on a Canada work permit? Temporary residents who are working on a Canada work permit should seriously consider getting their application for permanent residence together if they have an intention to stay there long term. Immigration draws that have happened since the coronavirus situation have pivoted towards candidates already in Canada, wishing to switch from temporary to permanent residence. Through express entry, 2 program-specific draws have targeted provincial nominees and the Canadian experience class respectively. These are the candidates who are the most likely to be in Canada on a work permit. Saskatchewan targeted its provincial draw at occupations in demand, while the British Columbia draw excluded fields where the impact of coronavirus have caused people to lose their jobs. 4. Canada is positioning itself for a fast recovery. Canada's federal government has released a raft of measures aimed at helping people and businesses through this crisis. While these measures are crucial there, it also means that Canada is positioned to make a fast recovery once this crisis has abated. Canada will need immigrants to assist in that recovery. The recently announced measure includes the new Canada Emergency Response Benefit, providing 2,000 Canadian dollars per month to workers who have lost their income in this crisis. Employment insurance is also available to people who've lost their jobs, including temporary workers. Furthermore, the Canada Child Benefit has been increased. The income tax filing deadlines delayed, and banks have also committed to helping those with mortgages, with many offering payment deferrals up to 6 months. 5. Canada needs temporary workers. As this crisis has taken a hold, Canada's immediate reliance on temporary workers for agriculture and other food-related industries has become an important issue. This is why Canada's borders are still open for temporary workers. Candidates need to face a health test before they board flights and about 14 days of isolation on arrival. But Canada needs people to come there to work. Farms are still reporting shortages, given that the visa offices are closed and air travel is extremely difficult due to cancelled flights. Even planes are being chartered to bring in temporary workers to avert a food supply crisis. 5. immigrants will help Canada's recovery. The new policies intended to put Canada's economy in the best place to recover as quickly as possible once the coronavirus pandemic is brought under control. Immigration is set to remain a central part of that economic recovery. Canada and its provinces have stated commitment to draw on robust immigration to meet long-term economic growth. They will continue to feature these immigration policies, and it remains an important destination for those wishing to become a part of its landscape. Hi, I'm Soma, and thank you for being with me. Stay safe.